What up, guys? It's M.A. checking in. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at M.A. _ the artist and at War Games ABG. All right, so I just saw the Bright movie with Will Smith. Man, that movie was amazing. I don't know how anybody could not like that movie. I was hearing people saying that the movie, like, it was the worst movie of the year. I'm like, what? Please stop it. I think people think it was that critic who said it was the worst movie of the year. He probably feels that way because you finally now they took social constructs, right, that we normally have and put it in I don't want to say medieval, but medieval character form. So, okay, I'll give you an example, right? The minorities, God, my lips are chapped, man. Minorities are the orcs. Um, uh, Caucasian people are humans. The elves are Jews, and then the cops are just, unfortunately, just cops. So with that in perspective, and it's super obvious to tell what the dynamic is with everybody. It's no shade to no races when I'm saying that, but it's pretty, when you watch it, you be like, the orcs are clearly minorities, black, Mexican. Yeah, that's, as soon as you watch it, you get that off the rip. And then the one orc guy, he becomes a police officer, and then it looks like he's a sellout. All the other officers there don't like him because they like, why they let this dude in here? Like, he ain't one of us. He a sellout. He'll kill us all anytime, any chance he get. We don't trust their people. Really, what does that sound like to you? Realistically, what if through looking through time? Because unfortunately, racism has not gone away. Sorry, if you don't like it, I don't care if you don't like it, but it's the truth. It has not gone away one incy bit. And that movie just showed that but through a different lens. So now you can look at it like, wow. Well, okay. Knowing that, I gave the movie an A. I'm definitely going to watch it again. It was dope. I kind of felt bad for the Oric police officer because, I know how it feels. Like, you go somewhere and as a black African-American male, sometimes people look at you in disgust. That's just, that's what it is. That's what it is. And then sometimes you may try to go to the other side and try, like, what he really wanted to be a police officer. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people really want to be a police officers or be firemen or businessman, whatever they want to be. Sometimes you may go there and they will not accept you, especially as an African American black man. Unfortunately, that's just wasn't the case. And I'm sure it's gonna be somebody in the comments all in they feelings. I don't care. It's the truth. You don't know. If you're not this, you don't know. You don't know. But just like I don't know what you go through. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know and I won't know. But I know it's a lot easier than what we go through. So I'm watching the movie. I was like, wow, this is good. The shots were good. The acting was phenomenal, and I just like how they did like the medieval spin, having orcs, elves, humans, dwarves, and just having them all mixed together. What it made me think of? It made me think of a modern time Elder Scrolls. That's all I thought about when I saw it. A modern time Elder Scrolls Skyrim. The one thing I was like rationalizing was, trying to rationalize was, like, but I ended up getting it towards the end. Like, why isn't magic a lot more prominent than what it should be? Because I just, if magic was around, there would be no need for guns, right? Because you got magic. But I guess I was like, we ain't got nothing else to stop them. Let's stop them with guns, I guess, maybe. But then when you go throughout the movie, you start to notice that the elves are super strong, so you got to pretty much shoot them anyways, and that the magic is above the guns anyways. So they pretty much outlawed magic clearly for that exact reason. They have like a magic fez ran by an elf trying to stop. I forgot her name, but she was the evil elf. She was like the main evil elf. I do not know how to say her name. When you see it, you be like, oh, that's who he's talking about. So Will Smith in the orc character, it was Jacob and Warren. That was their names in them. So Jacob was the orc, Will Smith was Warren. They're partners in the show, so they're going through dealing with daily life, and then they just so happen to get ambushed by a disturbance called What I Want. They check the wand out, and then they get there, and the other officers tried to set up Jacob, kill him so to make it look like he stole the wand and all of that stuff, and then he would have looked like a national hero if they would have killed him. Will Smith act like he was buying it. They just wanted to know the story about why he let this one orc guy get away, and that was because he didn't know. The one orc guy did get away, but that wasn't because he let him get away on purpose. He just got slipped in the crowd and got away. But then he gets up onto another orc kid, but it wasn't the same guy. And he knew that if he didn't let the orc kid get away, that they would kill him. And what does that sound like to you? If you knew that situation had happened, you'd be like, and they're blaming this black kid. Let's say, for example, a black kid. They don't know exactly who. They're gonna light him up all day, and that's what they would have did to the orcs. So that's similar to the orcs in that story. He ends up finding the truth, and then the four officers tried to kill Warren and Jacob. Warren kills all four officers, and then Mexican gang comes to try to take the one. And then now they're going through not only having the police on them, but they also have to take care of this girl who's a bright. Brights are basically humans or otherworldly creatures that can actually handle wands, magic. I think the elves are more inclined to be able to do that because of their heritage, but I don't think the orcs are or the humans. And they said 1 in a million humans can be able to be able to use the wands. So she is a bright, but she doesn't tell them at first. So then now they're fighting the police officers, and they're fighting Mexican gangbangers. They're fighting everybody, pretty much everybody, and they're just trying to figure out how can we get this magic wand hidden. So they're going through it, and they finally get to a section where this is mid movie. That they find out that she's a bright, and that she can control the wands, and then she gets really sick, and they're about to get killed by another orc tribe, and they're just talking about how it's a prophecy, and Jacob gets shot, falls down the hole. She wishes him back with magic, and then they pretty much give him his respect because it's like, wow, he still loves us, and he's still holding us down, even though he decided to be a police officer. So they pretty much nailed to him as a prophecy type thing. It's hard to explain. That's a piece you're gonna have to watch for yourself. So then she gets really sick from doing that. I don't know if her wishing him back took away from her life force. Not sure on that yet. But they have to go back to the place they found her and the wand, so she won't die. So they get back there. The evil elf is there. She's super strong. She's putting hands on Will Smith and on Jacob and Warren. She's putting hands on them. So he's like, you know what? We're gonna die anyway, so I might as well commit suicide. Warren picks up the wand, and then he ends up being a bright. And he kills her, and the story's over. They become heroes, and the one drawback is at the end, to make it look like a national tragedy. Um, the four officers that tried to set him up, they made it. They gave him like a honor, and Will Smith was like, man. I mean, Warren was like, man, why they get these dudes some honor? There's some sellouts, some traitors, and all of that. So that's the story. I left some few parts out, so I didn't want to tell you all every little. I damn near told you everything, but I left a few parts out that I want you guys to see if you didn't see it. But I give it an 8, man. That was the best movie of the year. One of the best movies I've seen in a really long time. Dealing with social constructs. The acting was superb. Um, the shots was superb. The idea was superb. I like the movie. I give it an A+. Definitely gonna watch it again. Definitely gonna keep watching. That was a great movie. A great movie, and I encourage y'all to go watch it. Tell me what you thought about the movie. If you didn't like it, that's cool. As far as my stuff about the social constructs dealing with today, our time, and then that movie, I really don't care if you disagree. I hate to say it that way. Like, I don't care because unfortunately it's the fact. Racism is still here. People are still getting killed in the street, black and white. Unfortunately, blacks, minorities at an alarming rate. And somebody's going to say, well, more white people were killed than black people. But if you do the statistics, 13%, there's 13% of African Americans in the United States of America. I think it's 76% of Caucasian people in America. You guys, I think you guys got killed. This is all wrong. I'm not saying none of this is right, but there were, I think, maybe like 400 more Caucasians that got killed than blacks. And I want you to think about that number. If you guys are more, if you guys are more in population than we are, why are our numbers still really close to each other? Just think about that. I just want you to think about that. That's all. I'm not saying killing anybody is right or wrong by police officers. Period. I'm not saying that, but I just want you to think about the numbers. Just think about the numbers. Yes, y'all lost more. I agree.
But
Y'all
with
lost more.
that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MA_the artist and at War Games ABG. Also, make sure you comment because we can always have a discussion about everything we talked about in this movie. So do that. I will see you guys later. Thank you as always.